What's been going on with SKY GODZ? February update coming up. So here we are again, February already. Another month has passed. It's pretty much since my last update. A lot of has been reached. Not enough, of course. It's never enough. So I want to keep you updated on what's been happening, basically. You probably watched the last video, the storyline. Apologize for not being quite as cohesive as I thought it was going to be. Looking at it back, I was like, what the hell is he talking about? I will have a better summary basically on the website once the website is done, and then you can read it up. But because obviously for presentation purposes I had to really write a cohesive concept, so I actually do have it in writing. It's just when I have to talk about it, I sort of get sidetracked, and there's this story and that character and that character, and before you know it, nothing makes sense anymore. But once the website will be launched, you can really read it up. It will be 2-3 paragraphs, and you'll know pretty much everything. So yes, that's the big news basically. Proposals have been finished. Mini Bibles. I will actually in a background I will show you a little bit what that looks like. This is basically a mini Bible. Is what's called a presentation document. This is sort of like the predecessor to what's been actual Bible. A Bible is a production document that will include everything necessary for production. And the mini Bible is essentially just everything necessary for presentation. This document is about 20 pages long. It includes a concept, it includes character descriptions, it includes episode guides. So the presentation document is basically done. That is the good news. So this is out now to the various players. So like I said in my last update, we will see what's going to come back from that. Obviously, it has to fulfill all the what do I call it? I mean, it has to be exactly what I want. Meanwhile, and that is the good news, I will continue obviously working on it. So next on the plate is a script for the first episode. This will include all the dialogue. I'll include everything. The full movie script basically. That script will be the episode is about 22 minutes long, so the script will be about 22 to 25 pages. Normally in script terms we usually count about 1 page per minute, so it's about 25 pages all in all. There's not that much dialogue. I'm trying to not fill everything up with dialogue. I really hate, especially in animation, it is very, very difficult to have too much dialogue in there, because it very quickly becomes sort of like a talking head thing. It's the same in comics. We have like pages of heads just talking in dialogue. This works a lot better in actual live action movies than it works in animation or comics, because in animation and comics it's just so stylized that always something has to be happening visually. And so I'm really trying to be very concise in terms of the dialogue. And I don't really think that there's too much to be happening. I mean, usually I think there should be like, sort of like a situation of like show, don't tell. You show the people what you want to show, basically. I mean, yes, there's some backstory that has to be told, but even that is sort of minimal. But the script will be actually very important to find out exactly what is the voice of the characters. How do the characters talk? And because we have a lot of individual characters. Like I said in the last episode, we have the 3 siblings, Enki, Enlil, and Nin. And they're very, very, very different people. And they need to talk accordingly. And so, it would be a good thing to see basically how do they talk, what's the exact scene breakdown, what is exactly happening in the episodes. There's also lots of visual things happening. That all needs to be in a script. Then based on that script, I will do a storyboard. I think I will just board out the entire episode, so I can do like what's called an animatic. An animatic is essentially like a minimally animated, timed storyboard script situation, basically. So you can watch the whole episode, not fully animated, obviously rough sketches, but you get a sense for the timing, for the pacing, and also I will know more or less how complex the whole thing will be. So that's one of the things. That is the next step. Another thing, obviously, the trailer, which I really, really, I've been wanting to do that actually last year, but it's just, just got too much work with other things. And but a real nice animated trailer. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It can be 30 seconds, but it just needs to show like some of the key scenes, some of the key visuals. You know, I'm thinking even maybe it shouldn't be just a trailer for the first episode, first season. Maybe it should be a trailer for a whole series. You know, so it could show like scenes from Egypt. It could show scenes like, for example, from Atlantis. It can show various scenes just to give people like an idea. Oh, this is what it's gonna look like, and it's actually gonna have some animation in it. So because now I've been posting a lot of picture, but most of them are static. There's some animation I posted, but most of it is static. So it'd be nice to really see those characters basically in motion. I also have a pretty nice score lined up, so I want to show off that score a little bit better, you know, and that would be a really nice thing. So you have nice music, nice animation, nice visuals. So also like prospective buyers will see, oh, this is not some kind of like an amateur fan product or something like that. This is a real serious business. And of course, third and most important, not maybe not most important, but very, very important, is to launch the website. The website has been active since about October, but it's just a landing page right now. I've been behind the scenes working on it. You know, I mean, I'm not a site designer. I've done many websites, but it goes quickly. But now I have enough contact with the mini Bible. I have enough text. I have enough images, so the website should actually go pretty quickly. So at least that will give you a better idea of like what to expect story-wise. What's the overview? Like I said in last episode, each season will have about 6 episodes. There's 9 seasons planned so far. You know, obviously that's 10 years worth of work. So who knows what's going to happen basically. But as long as each season is essentially self-contained, I don't think it should be too much of a problem. What I don't like is like I said before, is, you know, you make it through season 3 and it ends on a cliffhanger. And then for some reason, you know, there's no interest, or I can't do it, or I'm dead, or whatever, you know. And sort of like it sort of ends on a cliffhanger after you invested, what is that, 3 times 6, yeah, like 6 hours basically worth of your time, and then you don't know what's going to happen. So that's stupid. So each season will definitely be self-contained to the point where it'll be a fulfilling ending. So if I kick the bucket, or like we stop doing it or whatever, basically, then yeah, it won't be too much of an issue, you know. So this is essentially the plan. So this month script, working on a trailer. I don't know how long the trailer is going to take, to be honest with you. You know, maybe we'll just have to go and see. It sort of depends on like how involved, you know, with a trailer. It's sort of like you could probably spend a year on a trailer, or you can probably spend 2 weeks on a trailer. You know, you got to figure out what can I actually do, what are the effective images that bring across what I want to bring across, and then just basically do it, you know. So, but considering I have, unfortunately, I got some other commitments until about March, so it may be rough, you know. So definitely focus on a script first, maybe work on a trailer on the side and get the website launched, because the website can do fairly quickly. It can finish that up in 2 days, and at least there will be some new material coming out. Meanwhile, you know, follow the Instagram thing. I got literally every day 3 pictures uploaded, and there's a lot more people following, so this is actually a really cool thing, and this is going really well. And the next video I'm going to be uploading will be the aliens video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, I'll talk to you later.